Hello again, everyone. Ryan the Wine Guy. The last review failed. It froze, and hopefully this one won't. Doing Southern Belle Red Blend from Spain, based off of R wines. It's a blend of 50% Monstrel, 50% Syrah, and it is oak and Pappy Van Winkle used bourbon barrels. It's consisted of a medium deep opaque purple color with dark red rim. Initial aromas redolent of blackberry and blueberry with underlying hints of red fruits giving way to pleasing complex elements of vanilla and toffee. Soft, big, yet elegant mouth feel, rich, full body, density, superb balance, and grip lead to a long finish carrying intense ripe fruit and complex flavors. Soft, subtle, dramatic, sexy wine with a compelling, yummy factor that screams, drink me now. My last video I did say how they came up with the idea. I'm not going to read it all, but basically let's just say the guy knew the person, I guess, who made Pappy Van Winkle. He decided to use bourbon barrels. The winemakers initially didn't want to use it, but then they eventually did, and they're one of the very first wineries this wine is one of the very first to use bourbon barrels for their wine. So you can always search up Southern Belle and just kind of read it yourself. I just really wanted to give you the synopsis of that. This is what the bottle looks like. It's a 2013. And as I said before, you've kind of got like little skull heads. Some little ghost demon girl, and I don't know what that thing is, a horn. And then the back. And the back says something really weird. I don't know what it means, but I'll read you all what the back says. Poor thing, exclaimed Southern Belle. To dilly bow while gut bucket and Wimley diddle played on. Yeah, they must have been like drunk when he made this wine, because that doesn't make any sense. Then I'll show you the wine in the glass. So definitely indeed a very purple opaque wine with a red rim. It's better if you test it yourself. But it's 14.5% alcohol, around 20, I think it's 25 in stores. It's 20 definitely online, and it could be even cheaper at other places. And it's imported by Petit Hamel. I'm just going to say that's how you pronounce it because I don't know. But you can also all search this up yourselves as well. But I'm going to get to the sniffing notes. Well, it's definitely had time to open up since my last failed video. Definitely big aromas of blackberry, blueberry, black cherry, hints of strawberry, sort of like dark strawberry. I would even say you definitely get that vanilla. Those light, subtle bourbon notes from the bourbon. Like I said, it's like light maple or cedar almost, like a very small hint. A very just delicious nose, and let's see how it's doing on the palate. The palate is very smooth, and it's like a very in-your-face, fruit-forward wine. Rich berries, blackberries, those blueberries, kind of it's like a little tart cherry almost. Not very tart, but just a little bit. And there's like a backbone to it, and there's this little grip in the mouth, and it just kind of it's really good. And then but then it kind of mellows out into that sort of vanilla, toffee-like, like espresso sort of type of wine, with that light, just that ever so light, way in the back as it goes down, kind of bourbon taste. It's there, but it's not there. It's not like in your face, unlike that Apothic Inferno that I reviewed for you all. It's light, very subtle. It's mainly you get the fruit components, but the very long lingering, and it is a long finish. I mean, I'm still tasting it now. So now at the very end is sort of when you kind of get that sort of light bourbony taste. Light. It's not burning, but it's good. It's there. It's delicious. Wow. I am. This is a lot better than True, like of True of the bourbon one that was like way in your face. This is pretty good. This is really good, actually. Wow. I just feel that the way, and because you're taking into account that this is used bourbon barrels, and it is a blend, 50% Monstral, 50% Syrah. So there is sort of a little kick to it. A little spice in there is now sort of mingling its way in there. But it's not like, oh my gosh. But it is very bold of everything else. Very big, bold flavors. Let's do one more sip. Oh wow. Yeah. It's just like a nice ripe fruit at first. Very smooth, kind of makes you think, oh, this is a sweet wine, not like a sweet wine, but like, oh, this is like, fruity. But then it just kind of comes out as like big, bold, that vanilla, that toffee, and then just a slight little, I would say now actually, after the second sip, you do sort of get a little bit of heat. Not a lot, but it's there. A little bit of heat. A little bit of heat, probably from the fact that it's been aged in used barrels, and also because 50% of it is Syrah. So you are getting a little bit of heat there. Very good wine. I think, very worthy full wine to drink. If that's even a word, worthy full. A wine that I would say you should drink. I'm not sure that this is a wine you would want to like put in the cellar for 10 years. It's a 2013 vintage, so it's 3 years based off of the current vintage. So I would say, this is something you want to drink now. You want to drink now, maybe the next year or two, but that's it. I don't really see that this is a type of wine that really would age. I don't see that. I mean, you could age it. I don't see why you would need to. I don't see that there would really be a need to. I don't think it could get any better. So it's automatically, and I like it. I like it because it's easy to drink. I give it a 5 out of 5. What the hell? This is delicious. This is just long lingering finish, and just wow, yeah. It's just fruit, vanilla, and then light heat. It's definitely different than if you've had the Apothic Inferno. If you like the Apothic Inferno, you won't like this. If you hated the Apothic Inferno, you'll love this. I love it, and it's a 5 out of 5. I'm Rhino One Guy. Cheers. And I will probably be doing, if I don't do a review tomorrow, we'll see. I probably will just drink the rest of this, but maybe on Monday. But until then, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, whatever it is you celebrate, and I will see you all later. Now I can do cheers. Cheers.